What's up, traders? This is Vee Trades, and today I will be doing a technical analysis breakdown for MicroStrategy Incorporated with the ticker symbol MSTR. I will first be going over what I see on the daily chart and finish the video off with the weekly chart. This video is for entertainment purposes only. Please trade at your own risk. So last time I looked at MicroStrategy was back on October 12th, and you see that price was right around that. It was on the weekend, so it was basically when price retested the highs of the range. It looks like it held as support, and then price continued much higher from there. So last time the video got about almost 200 likes. Let's see if we can beat that record, guys, and I can do more MicroStrategy updates on the channel. So let's go over the daily chart. What do I see? Well, I see a bullish imbalance. What does that mean? Price is making higher highs, higher lows. So there's strong bullish momentum in play. You see that there was a low over here. It was a higher low, and just recently we made another high. So it's not a new all-time high, but it's a new 52-week high. So strong bullish momentum. Price was able to break through out of this. We can change the color of this range, this orange range pattern. So it's not trading sideways anymore. It's trading upwards. So it's correcting recently, from that 227.15 level. Why? Because it was overextended the price, and price does not like to be far away from the EMA for quite a long time. So just like over here, it was overextended. We saw a drop. There's probably going to be plenty of other examples in the chart as well. So we're just overextended. Price is due for a drop. We're still above this bullish trend line right here, so that can definitely hold as support. And we're still above the range highs at the 180 level. So we may see one more drop, tag the trend line on the top of the range, and then rally up to that 257 level, which is the target that price has been trying to reach, or the bulls have been trying to reach. This is the leg right here that I measured. This is the second leg up, and it's right around that 257, 256 level. So that's the target. And if I'd even have that target in play, or if I didn't use the measurement target, you can see that there's a range pattern, a trend channel in play. So you see that if I connect the swing lows right over here, and I drag it up to the highs, we have room to the top of the channel right here. So market geometry says if we hit one side of the channel, price will work its way to the opposite side. So once we hit up here, there's a good chance we might see price come back down here. But first we need to get back up here. So market geometry has a target of, again, at the high 250s, which is the top of the channel. That coincides with the measurement target, so we have some confluence. We have strong reasons why price should get there. And whenever price breaks out of a range, sometimes, and if it's successful, it can double the prior size of the range. And if we double it, you see that takes it right as well to the same target. So a lot of these tools, they come to the same conclusion. You can use either one or use multiple to have a stronger, perspective in mind. So you can see that there is all three targets come to the same level, and you can use either one. So range breakout, sometimes we double the size of the range, and if we double it, the new high would be the midline of the new range, and that takes it right to that high 250, mid to high 250 level. So overall, still expecting higher prices as long as we can stay above the bullish trend line and this range highs. We don't want to see price get back below this level. If we get back below it, that's not a good sign, and we can see much more lower prices. I wouldn't say the uptrend is over then. It's just it would be up over in the near term. We can see, maybe back to the 140s, maybe even the 100s if we can get that bearish. So we need to see price hold above that, 180 level. If you can hold above it, I think that's a very good sign. So overall, it's just short term, seeing a slight bearish momentum take place because of that overextension and price wanting to probably retest the range highs once again. It tested it once right over here and failed to get below it. It might be trying it one more time. So that'll be 2 times to get below the range highs, and if it fails, most likely it's going to do the opposite. So overall, pretty good for MicroStrategy Incorporated. Let's take a look at the weekly chart. Not much else to say except this week has been pretty bearish, but it's not over yet. And again, it's far away from that EMA, but again, overall still bullish, and I'm expecting the 257 level. Let's take a look at the log chart. Why? Because whenever price goes up a large amount, you got to use the log chart. And do I see a long-term target in play? Well, let's take a look at this leg right here. This is all one large leg right here. This is the second leg. So that target was met, so we can combine these first two legs to make one larger one. And if I drag this to the bottom of that correction, where is the next target? Well, that one is much more longer term, it looks like. So looks like $4,000 level. That's definitely very long term. I don't think we're gonna get there anytime soon. So I can't use that target as right now. We'll just have to wait and see. Maybe I can draw a channel off of this swing lows, drag it up to the highs. So we're kind of nearing the top of the channel. Looks like, the high 200s. So I'm looking for the mid 200s, 257, and possibly if we don't find any strong resistance there, we can see price reach upwards to the high 200s, low 300s. So that is the next target to keep in mind. And then, did we make a new all-time high on this chart? We haven't made a new, basically 20-year high, or you could say almost a 25-year high, but it did not surpass its prior high in March of 2000, which was right around that 324 level, including that stock split. So 300 to 324 was the prior all-time high for MicroStrategy. Maybe even higher. I'm just estimating right here. But it looks like in the low 300s was the prior all-time high back in 2000. And we have not taken that out yet, even with the stock splits. So that is definitely going to be most likely a very strong possibility. It will be taken out this bull cycle. So again, MicroStrategy has been going up since basically 2002. And just recently we've seen most of the gains take place back here in April of 2020, March of 2020, whenever MicroStrategy went on the Bitcoin standard. So looking pretty bullish. Still looking for higher price targets. Let me move the drawings. I can probably even draw a channel off the more recent price action, something like that. That fits really good. So again, MicroStrategy is still looking very good in the longer term. Shorter term, it is finding resistance, and it just needs to hold above that, the high $100 level. So I'm looking for staying above that, 183 level. There's a little gap that maybe he wants to fill in the weekly chart. You can see there's a little empty space between these two candles right here. So maybe he's trying to come back and fill in that gap before continuing higher. So I'm going to go back on the daily chart. And that takes price right back to, like I said before, the 180s. So overall, still very good for MicroStrategy. Let's take a look at the monthly chart just to summarize. Still very bullish. And it looks like it has about to be taking out its all-time high maybe the next couple of months or so, 326, 327. So overall, still very good for MicroStrategy. That's all I have for MicroStrategy and daily weekly charts. If you guys want to see more of it, make sure you leave a comment down below, and maybe I could do it on Saturdays. Vee Trades, and thank you for your time.